Good day, watchers. I have a watch here that is already used. Yes, it is used. Although this watch was released only last month, somebody is already selling it used. I actually missed out on this one when it was released. I waited a little bit because it was released around Christmas time, and I already bought an Omega as a Christmas present. Yes, I bought the Omega Reduce, Speedmaster Reduce. A month later, trying to buy it on selling price is impossible. It is sold out everywhere. The only available ones are the other colors, which Seiko came out with 4 versions of this watch. So right now, the Panda are being sold at significant price increase. And lo and behold, I got lucky in my search when I found somebody that is selling it for about $400 compared to the going price now of about $800 to sometimes even sellers are selling it at around $900. And with this Panda, I choose this one compared to the other versions because it is one of the most popular colors in the series. Most Seiko collectors like this Panda version, and that's why it's getting sold out everywhere. Like I mentioned before, this version is now really hard to find unless you are willing to pay the premium prices that it is going now. By the way, this is the SBDL085 since I'm in Japan, and for all of you who are outside of Japan, this is the SSC813. So the case is stainless steel. The overall look reminds you of that Rolex Daytona. The Daytona Chronograph. The case profile is curvy, looks like a helmet. It is nicely polished on the side and satin finish on the top portion of the case, which is the most common finishes for most watches nowadays. Nothing special there though. What is special is the claim that the case is anti-magnetic, so this watch can work with minimal or minor deviations in the conditions of the magnetic field. The bracelet is made very solid. It does not have that wobble in the least bit. It is satin finish, 3-column steel, and we do have a 3-fold milled clasp, an improvement from my previous Seiko watches. The clasp has a nice brush finish and the Seiko logo on it. It does look good. Seiko this time put sapphire crystal in this watch, which has been a largely pet peeve of most Seiko fans. Also non-reflective coating treatment on the inner surface of the glass, which is a plus for me since I do find watches that is hard to read because of my aging eyesight. Dial is white. It looks plain, but if you look closely, it is textured. It is a little reminder of me of those Grand Seiko dials, which Seiko is famous for. Man, I do need to get one of those Grand Seikos. We do have a applied Seiko logo and applied indices. Bear in mind that the indices on the 3, 6, 9, and 12 are raised a little higher and a little bit bigger. That's where they also applied the Lumi-Bright, which gives this a little bit of a lume. Although this is a chronograph, and most Seiko doesn't emphasize or give much emphasis to the lume of chronographs. The hands are slightly brown, kind of patina effect, which actually diverts a little of your attention from the white dial. The patina on the hands are also the same as the color applied on the indices at 3, 6, 9, and 12 hours. There is a date indicator just below the 4 o'clock, but it's so sunken it's kind of hard for me to see. This is water resistant to 100 meters. Although we do have a screw down crown, it is unsigned, including the 2 pushers for the chronograph. I don't recommend going swimming with it though. It is not made for diving. We have a screw case back with that brush sunburst finishing. It is not something special, but I must say it is really pleasing to the eyes. And behind this case back is the solar quartz movement, the Seiko V192. With this movement, this watch can be charged from almost any light source and can run up to 6 months in the dark when fully charged. And also do not be afraid to leave this in the sun because it has an overcharge prevention function. What that means is it stops charging once it is full. This is one of the new features of Seiko solar movements, and this will prolong the life of your solar battery. So let's go to the chronograph function. It does have a tachymeter bezel in black. Not sure if it is ceramic or steel. It does look like brush steel, a little bit kind of a brushing finish on it. Chronograph is up to 60 minutes in 1/5 second increments. We have 3 sunken subdials in black, which actually makes this contrast really nice. The subdial on the 9 o'clock is the second hand for the watch, and we do have another subdial on the right on the 3 o'clock position, which is the 24-hour indicator, which is unusual for a chronograph. We also have the subdial at 6 o'clock position, which serves as the minute hand for up to 60 minutes for the chronograph, and also serves as a power indicator when the chronograph is not in use. Now let's look at the size and see how it's gonna fit on my wrist. On that case, that stainless steel case, I'm getting like 39 millimeter. Oh, let's get the bezel insert first. It's 38. Lug to lug is about 45.4. Really nice. This is gonna fit right on my 16.5 wrist. And of course, lug width is can't see with that. There you go. 20 millimeter and 13.6 on the height or thickness. So, oh, by the way, rest check. I have my reliable SKX 007. Now let's see how it's gonna look. Wow, that looks amazing. Well, doesn't look that bad. It's not lumpy. I love it. Just perfect for my wrist. And let's look outside how it looks on the sign. I'm outside now, looking at this watch on my wrist and how it looks out on the sun. Yeah, definitely a keeper. Thank you for watching, guys, and please don't hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. See you on the next video.